Hello and welcome to AWS Certified Solution Architect course. In this video, we will discuss about DNS service provided by AWS. The DNS service provided by AWS is known as Route 53. Amazon Route 53 is a highly available and scalable cloud domain name system, and it's the name of the DNS service Route 53 is given on the port number which is used by DNS. So as we all know that DNS is used for a name to IP address resolution. So if you have some IP address and you want your users to easily reach out to that IP address, you can just create a DNS record, also known as a record, and map your user-friendly name with the IP address. So what DNS service will do is it will resolve that IP address to your DNS name. So when user type the DNS name in browser, they will be able to reach out to your IP address. So this is the function of DNS. I will not go into deep for DNS functions because it should be known by an infrastructure engineer. So let's move on to the usage of DNS Route 53 in Amazon. The three major usage of Amazon Route 3 is registered domain names. Second is route internet traffic to the resources for your domain. And third is health check of your resources. So it's the functioning of Route 53 DNS is a bit different from the one we use on premise, and we use DNS vendor to register our domains. So now let's discuss what is this usage do in AWS. So when you have a website, suppose you have some website like some example.com or some madi.com. So what Route 53 does for you is you can just register the domain of your website into Route 53, and after that you can create certain records out of you from once your domain is registered in Route 53. The next function is when a user routing internet traffic to the resources for your domain. So suppose you have an elastic load balancer and you want the user, since the ELB URL ELBA record is slightly complicated, so users can't remember that A record. So you need to provide them a user-friendly name so that they can easily reach out to your elastic load balancer when they are browsing. So what we can do is we can create a alias record for your elastic load balancer so that when the user will be browsing that user-friendly record, it will direct the user to ELB. And the third usage is health check of your resources. So you may wonder why we are using Route 53 for health checks. Why? What is the need? So I'll put a scenario here. Suppose you have some resources, some web server running in one region, but your company, your organization is global. So what you will do is you need to provide failover. You need to have your website hosted in every region because your company is global. So we need to create a web server. We need to be having a web server in all the regions. And if one region goes down, how are you going to provide high availability to users? So in that case, we have to create some health checks, and these health checks will tell the route. It will be done by Route 53, and it will tell that this instance is not healthy. Let's pass this request to some other instance which is in some other region. So what it will do, it will provide a region-wise high availability. Usually in AWS till now we have learned how to provide high availability within a region. So by using different availability zones, by spreading our resources in different availability zones. But here the concept is a bit broader. You are providing high availability across regions. So if your resources in one region goes down, you can still host the services from other region using Route 53. So that's the advantage of Route 53. So thank you for listening. In next video, we will discuss some practical scenarios of Route 53.